Going to shoot a couple of videos on my Sabal miners today. This is my seed grown, one of my seed grown Sabal miner from McCurtain County in Oklahoma. I bought the seeds from it's a place called Alligator Alley, and they are in Oklahoma City. And I've actually bought seeds from him a few times over the years. Sabal miner and neopalms, all from that local area. And so these ones I had in a pot for a couple of years, hardly grew, stuck them in the ground last year and they exploded with growth. I think this was one of the original big fronds when it went in the ground, so you can see how small that is. And last year it did really well, but this year it's doing fantastic, and I can even tell what is all new this year. But you know, so this might have been an original frond when I put it in the ground. Last year it put on 2, 3, probably 4. These ones with a bit of brown tips. But this frond here, you can kind of see there's a distinct line where the blue is. So this was out when we were having winter and then spring, and this is the new stuff that's pushed. So almost half of this frond, this entire V-shaped frond, this entire V-shaped frond, and here. So we have 2.5, well, that's almost a half, so we're getting close to 3 fronds, but they're much larger in size than you can see last year's. So it has established, it's really taking off. This is a relatively hot spot. It gets reflected heat, but I'm watering all the time. I water these every time I'm out here. I try and hit it with water, so it is getting hit at least a couple times a week. And it's been hot too. I'm going to show you its siblings. These were a little bit covered up, but I removed big euphorbia here, so now they're getting more sun. And you can see this one, same thing. It's done, this one's actually done even more. It's done 3. That one single, it's got these 2 kind of V-shaped ones. And that one that's coming out now, here is another. This one here is done 2.5, and and the center spear's down in the center, so same thing, similar growth. This one's a little bit more shaded underneath this yucca, which I don't think is always going to be here, but this one is putting out really tall fronds. So I don't know if that's just because it's kind of under the shade. I should probably pull some of these off. And then I got the rabbit chewed one, which got taken to the ground last year, and the rabbits hit it again this year, just recently. Look at this. See that? The rabbit just did that last week. Terrible animals. So this one has been in recovery mode. But there you go. So 3 fronds, 3.5 fronds, not too shabby for Sabals in the Pacific Northwest. And I got a bigger one in the back, and I'm going to shoot a video of that as well. Thanks for watching.